Welcome, Week 1, League of Gentlemen, Power Rankings. Everyone said they hoped for me to win this week, so we wouldn't get too dark, that we wouldn't be too upset, and I wouldn't be too upset. Till I win, I'll be wearing this paper bag on my head. This guy puts an effort to work as hard as he can for this league, and I just can't find luck. Delaney Walker is dead. Leonard Fournette, we'll see how that goes. Let's just get into the nitty-gritty. It's hard to see here. Week 1, we're just going to go straight into the results. I think everyone had a great draft except me. I made some stupid picks. Kyle probably had the best draft because he got Connor at the end. That was pretty impressive. All around, thank you, PJ Bangers, for another incredible night at his establishment. Great food. Jordan Brothers Seafood coming in clutch. Papa J's Kool-Aid, first-year member, brought more food than anyone else, quality-wise. Everything you could think of. Shrimp, scallops. No other league plays and eats the way we do. That's for sure. All right. Let's get into Week 1. Here we go. GB versus Goodell equals Hitler. Of course, GB pulls out the W. My team literally just flat out just died on me. I don't know what happened. I was having a great day until the second half started, and then that's when things became a problem. Kyrie versus El Chapo, 158 to 150. Kyrie pulls it off. That's team by Cam. Credible Cam, how you always draft a great team. It's pretty impressive what you do. Year to year, you draft fucking phenomenal teams. Pretty impressive. B Money versus ELE. B Money 132 to ELE's 116. B Money, classic case, you play a team that can't drop any points, so you get a dub. Barry's back on that train. Once again, I think Barry's team's pretty poop this year, like always. Frank Love's Insurance loses to AF Slammers 167 to 144. Slammers with the big dub, showing that this guy doesn't have to do any mock drafts, and he just picks teams. It's pretty impressive. Hillary's Smelly You Know What versus RG Three-Way 103 to 102. Conti pulls out a dub by just 1 point. Pretty impressive stuff. Kyle's team, I thought they were going to produce way more than they did. It's actually really hot in this mask. I'm a little sweaty. So note to self, if you ever have to go to a cold establishment like a Patriots game, that's why probably they wore these in the Browns. It keeps their heads warm probably. Next team, Trader Danny loses to Papa J's Kool-Aid. This was the game of the week. Papa J's Kool-Aid 145 to 141. Impressive stuff. I'm super happy what happened to Pat. He loses the first week. He's 0-1. Like always, Pat deserves to lose. All right, here we go. No special guests today, by the way. We will be having some special guests on. We do have some new venues that we are able to use now because people are purchasing homes, which is pretty cool. So, fellas, please DM me, and I will bring the bush. I will bring ELE's stand. I will bring the mask until I win. I'll bring the camera. I'll bring everything. Just have me over. Okay. Power rankings, simple. You guys know how this goes. This is not our first rodeo. 12 through 1. We're going to start at the 12th spot, and we're going to work our way down. See what happens here. At the number 12 spot, no kidding, the guy that's 0-1, last place last year. Well, not last place last year, 11th place last year, but ELE. I'm sorry. No other explanation other than that until you prove yourself to be a good manager, you will be the last place team in our power rankings. You play Cam in week 2, which doesn't look good in your favor. So pretty much you're going to be 0-2 to start. You got some great wide receivers. Antonio Brown, Julio Jones. Your halfbacks, though, that's a real question mark on your team. I have some running backs. Please let me know. I have some holes as well that I need to fix. So please reach out. And then QB, you have Jimmy G. That's pretty embarrassing. He had a terrible week 1. Hopefully he bounces back. At the number 11 spot, we're going to give it to a 1-0 team. I think your team is pretty much poop. And your inactivity on Sunday gives you the 11th place spot. That's the Hillary Smelly you-know-what to Mr. Conti himself. I hope you have a shitty week this week because you did not go to to Greg's on Sunday. This Sunday we're having friends again. We will make a spot known. Hopefully everyone can make it. Yeah, we're all friends here. At number 10, didn't want to give him this spot yet, but last year he was the champ. But when you come out so poorly in week one, I have no other answer but just to give you the number 10 spot. RG three-way at 0-1. Baldwin didn't play at all. That's pretty upsetting. That's not really his fault. And then we got Cobb. Should have started him, but how would you know? How would you know? You played GB Sins in week 2. That should be an interesting matchup. I don't have you winning that game, so at the number 10 spot, that's where I think you stand. At the number 9 spot, Goodell equals Hitler, 0-1. I play Luke next week. My team is in shambles. Delaney Walker's dead. Fournette in a tough spot. I made a trade to get rid of a tight end and Cup for Fitz. Chris Hogan's looking like a dud. It's just looking tough for me right now. It's just looking tough for me. Let's go on to number 8. That goes to Trader Danny at 0-1. Trader Danny. Lots of upside, though. Lots of upside. I think his team, he tried to make a trade with me this week. He's playing Hillary Smelly you-know-what. He lots of upside, though. He's trying to trade with me. I saw his team. He's got some skill. I want Bell, though. He won't trade me Bell, though. Just kidding. That was all sarcasm about the lots of upside, by the way, guys. His team's poop. His team is poop. At number 7, we got El Chapo. Dropped a shit ton of points last week. Can't give you any higher than that right now. I need you to develop as a manager a little bit more. You did have a great draft. Congratulations on having Papa J's Kool-Aid right next to you. That's definitely beneficial, as always. That guy is a true gentleman. At number 6, we're going to give it to Frank's Loves Insurance, managed by Luca Buca himself. No question about it. You're playing me this week. I don't think you're going to pull it off. I got too much skill. We're not going to be wearing this bag next week because I'm going to be 1-1. But for now, 0-1, wear the bag. That's how it goes. At number 5, we got B Money. I still think your team stinks. I should have gave you like a ranking at where I am, but you are 1-0. You got lucky. You do always have another team that doesn't drop any points when you play them. I don't know how that's possible. At number 4, Papa J's Kool-Aid. First time in the league. Can't give you any higher than that right now. I need you to prove yourself as well. I think you have a really tough team to beat. I think you're going to be a top 2, top 3 contender. I think you're going to be a semifinalist this year. It just really depends on how the end of the year stacks up for you. But I see you as a semifinalist or finalist. I think you got a good shot at maybe even winning the championship right now. I'd give you probably third best odds to probably win the whole thing. Just keep contending like you are, and I see you making it all the way. And number 3, Kyrie Irving. No surprise again. This kid always brings the guns. He's back again this year. A little bit different of a team. Went with a bunch of rookies. His name is Kyrie. His name is Cam. He is Hawaiian. He lives in the North End. A lot of contradictory things going on there with Cam's name and where he lives and what ethnic group he is. But other than that, he is a good friend of mine. I love him. I wish him the best. But we won't see him on Sundays anymore, boys and girls. Calling you out right now. Unless you invite us up, we can come. Just let us know what Sunday is available. We'll be up there to hang out. We can do a bar scene kind of deal. And number 2, when you beat the best, you are the best. I got to give it to GB. GB is number 2 power ranking right now. Like always, this is really tough with the bag on your head. I think GB's got a good team, but Obviously, after he loses the next couple games, he's going to go down the power rankings, and whoever beats me next will be considered one of the best teams in the league. You guys know how it goes when it comes to power rankings. And then number 1, AF Slam is my brother. There's no one better. At least there's a Faria at the top of the scene at all times. That's why we're both in this league. Numbers is a good thing. At the end of the day, if one of the Portuguese men win this whole thing, that's all that matters. So last year when RG3 won it, it was kind of like I won it. So it doesn't even matter. I just want one of the Portuguese fellas to win it all. That's about it for power rankings. Here we go into week 2 pick'em. The week 2 pick'em, you know how it is. I just call it like I see it. Me versus Luke, I got me. Me versus Luke, I got me. Kyrie versus ELE. I got Kyrie winning this game. No question about it. Dan's going to lose by at least 62 this week. B-Money versus Papa J's. I got Papa J's pulling it off. Unless Papa J's pulls a dud and goes 106 points on the week like I did, B-Money will get the victorious win. But I don't see that happening. GB Sins versus RG 3-Way. We got GB pulling the dubs. I think RG 3-Way is going to start 0-2. GB is going to be 2-0. This is the first time we're going to see GB at a 2-0 ranking in a very long time. El Chapo versus Tom's. Tom's loyal disciple always will get the W here. El Chapo does have a great team, but I don't think Adam Steen's going to stop after week 1. I think they're going to roll into week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, 5-0. And then when they're hitting week 6, they're just going to hit their stride and start just even doing better. I look at Adam Steen at least 11-2 this year. No question about it. He has a really good team. Trader Danny versus Hillary Smelly. You know what? I got Trader Danny winning this game. 1-1. Both of them are going to be 1-1 after this week. Other than that, thanks again, guys. It's been a great pleasure. Sorry I haven't done any videos up into this one. I hope this one is to your liking. Like always, God bless. Hope you all have a great weekend. And, of course, hopefully the Pats beat Jacksonville Jaguars this year. Thank you. God bless.